Hi everyone, welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. Let's take a look at some of the news that's coming, sort of share my thoughts and have a look at what updates are coming our way. So this is a really cool one because we've had the expansion pack for Diablo 4 released and live at the moment called Vessel of Hatred, which introduces a new class and a new area and loads of other new changes to the game. I'm currently playing that on the PlayStation 5 at the moment and having really good fun with it. I'm playing it local co-op. Props to Diablo to still support local co-op play in 2024 when most games are, just online only and sort of getting rid of that local co-op aspect. I've been playing Diablo local co-op since the very first one on the PlayStation 1. So it's really cool that Diablo 4 still has local co-op support. And I'm playing my Necromancer class, and the person I'm playing with is a Spiritborn, and both characters are gelling really well. The expansion packs, loads of fun. Definitely recommend getting it if you have been playing Diablo 4 and sort of dropped out, or thinking of jumping into Diablo 4 for the first time. Now's the right time to jump back into the game, or jump into the game if you haven't done so already. So it's a really good expansion pack. It's out now. Definitely grab it. And I like how Diablo Immortal sort of honouring that expansion pack by having a battle pass that's sort of linked to that Spiritborn character and expansion. So it's a really cool artwork here. So as it says here, the next content update introduced the Season 32 Spiritborn Battle Pass and a new rotation of returning events. So yeah, that's cool. And that's going to go live from October 15th and October 16th, depending on where you are. And after that date, these, this sort of updates here are going to go live. So we're going to have a look at the Spiritborn Battle Pass, some new legendary gem updates, some returning events, balance changes, feature updates, and my favorite bug fixes. There's a nice trailer that they've released, so which sort of goes through the cosmetics. Let's take a look at that now. So that gave us a nice sneak peek into the new cosmetics that are coming out in Diablo Immortal with the new Battle Pass. Yeah, if you like that green jungle theme, that links in nicely to the Spiritborn class and Diablo 4's Vessel of Hatred, are definitely worth getting. I look forward to seeing what they look like in-game on the different characters. Pretty decent cosmetics there. I'm really glad I've done that and sort of linked in nicely to the Diablo 4 expansion pack and it honoured that game. So yeah, they're really cool, and that's starting from October the 24th, 3 a.m. server time. So let's have a look at what else we've got. So this is a really cool piece of artwork here. We've got some updates to legendary gems. I really like the people that do the artwork for Diablo Immortal, which is showing some of the gems that we're used to since launch all together here in the pool. So let's see what happens on this update. So from October the 16th to November the 6th, you can receive priority drop rates in Elder Rifts when hunting for coveted 5-star legendary gems. So during this event, you can select 8 5-star legendary gems to exclude. Okay, so it's not include, it's exclude from the drop pool, improving your chance to acquire one of the remaining gems whenever you receive a 5-star legendary gem. So yeah, this is really cool. Obviously, there's certain gems which I'm looking for, like Blood-Soaked Jade, Starfire Shard, Gloom. I think they're the main 3 that I'm really looking forward to getting more of. Yeah, this is really cool. Definitely make use of this. And remember, you're excluding the gems from your pool by the 8 that you're selecting, as it says here. So yeah, that's going to improve your chances of getting the legendary gems that you want to get. So definitely start saving your legendary gems. Don't use them all up too quickly this week or today after the server's been reset. Try and save up as many legendary gems as you can for that update. So let's take a look at some returning events. My favorite, Fractured Plains, probably my favorite. I'm trying to think if I prefer this one or Wild Brawl. I think I kind of prefer Fractured Plane because I can do it solo at my own pace and at my own time. I quite like Fractured Plane depending on the skills that you get. Last time we had some quite tricky skills for Necromancer, and I'm looking forward to seeing which ones we get this time. So Fractured Plane's back. Make sure you do that because there's some nice rewards you can get, especially the legendary equipment that you can get by going through all of the floors, and it's a lot quicker to go through the floors now. I do hope they update Fractured Plane to have some of the new essences and continue to make some other tweaks and updates to that mode, because it is one of my favorite modes. So it's saying that this event will run from October the 18th to October the 25th. So yeah, Fractured Plane's back. Conqueror's back. I'm not too keen on Conqueror. It's one of my least favorite events. I prefer Alley of Blood over Conqueror, but for those who do enjoy it, you can practice tower fights. So yeah, this is back. If for those who enjoy it, the rewards are not too hard to get from this event as well. So even if you just do a few Conqueror matches, I think the trickiest one to get is trying to win a match within 6 minutes, which is kind of just based on luck, depending on what team you get. Apart from that, it's definitely worth doing at least a few of the Conqueror matches just to get some event center rewards. So this is from October the 18th to October the 25th. And yeah, that's a PvP only event. Hungering Moon is back. This is a favorite for when you're just spamming those dungeons. The only thing you have to remember is to actually remember about Hungering Moon and actually activate the blessings before you start spamming your dungeons, and then realize an hour in that you've actually forgot to click one of your Hungering Moon blessings. So make sure you do check the event and make sure your blessings are active when you go and run those dungeons. And that is going to start from October the 19th to October the 26th. So yeah, that's available. And we've also got Wild Brawl that's come back. So yeah, many returning events, including Wild Brawl. Wild Brawl's a favourite amongst a lot of people I know in the clan and a few friends. It's probably my second favourite event as well. It's great with a group of people that you know in your clan, warband or friends, and sort of just playing together, working together. And yeah, just seeing if you do come out on top and get that victory, and also fun to sort of play around with your build in Wild Brawl as well. So it's a really good PvP event for those who like the sort of battle royale sort of aspects of certain games and that sort of gameplay. Battle royale mixed with Diablo, I never thought I'd see that. It's quite cool that Diablo Immortal has introduced that. So that's from October the 25th to November the 1st. So as I saying, you start at level 1 and you work together in teams of 6, explore the map, try and take out the other teams and try and get on top to victory. So yeah, I'm glad that's coming back. Shady Stock is a nice one that's always there in the background that you could just sort of, as you're doing identification and dungeons and all that thing, just get the rewards and get some set items from it. It's a fun one that always comes around now and then. It's not the most exciting event, but it's got rewards that you can get items from, and especially set items as well. So it's nice to see that come back as well. So that's from October the 26th to November the 2nd. So they're all the returning events that come around. The balance changes. So we've got the Rolling Surf and Demoralize changes that are coming in for this update. So the first one is maximum number of water daggers reduced from 7 to 4 due to performance impact it was causing. To compensate, damage of each water dagger increased by 75%. And then for the second one, Demoralize, you got cooldowns now increased from 12 to 25 seconds. Stun duration increased from 2 to 3 seconds. So I've not really played the class too much to know if this changes are going to be really good or how people are feeling about it. I might have to speak to some people that actually play in the class and use these skills often to see if they're excited about this change that are coming to both of these skills, or if it's something which is going to be a bit annoying. But yeah, these balance changes are coming in. Definitely be aware of them when you're playing this class, and also if in PvP as well. Okay, so feature updates. Let's take a look and see what features are coming into Diablo Immortal. So first one is about Vanguard rewards. Now Vanguard's a mode that's been in Diablo Immortal for some time now, and hopefully everybody is collecting their 5 rewards before it resets each time, and doing them in level 4, and hopefully being able to get a party to do level 4 and upgrade your charms as much as you can. I always like to sort of try keep a variety of different charms and have a main one which I upgrade all the time, which is the heal charm, and then I'll have the other ones sort of like might and defense, and I'll keep one of each and just try and upgrade them sort of afterwards and when I can. So I'm going to try and get the heal charm up first and then upgrade the other ones. I do hope that they continue to update Vanguard and improve it. Maybe look at some of the lag issues as well. I do fear Vanguard may get a little bit boring after some time, because it's got to the point now it's become slightly easy and a bit of a chore, because we end up just sort of having a party. You go to the pile, pretty much standing on the spot, spamming your skills, with a build that you're used to, you know that works, and then moving to the next pile, just holding down attack again, and then just killing the boss, and having to repeat that 5 times. I hope they do mix it up a little bit somehow. So let's take a look at see what these updates are. So you now have a chance to earn set gear after successful Vanguard runs on certain difficulties. To do so, you must apply a limited attempt reward, which can be found on the Vanguard main menu. Okay, so I'm fairly happy with that. So being able to get set gear from Vanguard is pretty decent, as well as doing dungeons. So every time Vanguard rewards do reset, those 5 times, hopefully we get some decent quality set items as well, and not like trash every time. I hope the drop rate for getting a high, a CR set item is pretty decent. So it's quite cool now. You don't only have to do dungeons for getting those set items. You can also do Vanguard and get them as well. And also you got the Shady event that gives you some set items. So yeah, this is cool. More rewards, and it's quite nice that we do get the legendary items from Vanguard as well, the legendary gear, which has those cool bonus properties on as well. So yeah, I'm happy about that update for Vanguard. Like I said, I hope they continue to make further updates to Vanguard. It is a nice mode. I just worried that it's going to get a bit boring over time, especially just having to stand on that pile and just hold down attack and then move on to the next one, having to spam that 5 times and then be done with it, kind of doing it for the sake of it rather than enjoying the event at the moment. So the next update sort of feature to the game is for the Grand Market. So let's have a look to see what has been updated here. So the price of unsold items in the Grand Market can now be adjusted. You can do so by clicking on the listed item in the menu and selecting the modify the price button under the adjusting price. So yeah, that's a pretty decent update. Being able to sort of edit that cost of the items which are unsold. Yeah, let's just see what that looks like in game. I'll probably do another video of when all of this kicks in just to see how it all works. So yeah, you have a modify the price button now, and sort of you can click that and sort of modify the price on the fly. So yeah, market update, fairly simple, fairly quick sort of update there. Doesn't seem anything too game breaking or too exciting, just some quality of life improvements, I guess. And then we've got Rite of Exile and Battleground. So this is probably one that's going to be quite interesting and important for a lot of players. So damage dealt by players in the Rite of Exile and Battleground will be reduced by 50%, previously 40%. Right, okay, so yeah, damage dealt will be reduced by 50%. Okay, so an extra 10% that they've introduced there. There's a developer note here saying, we reduced the damage dealt by players in a previous content update, but continue to observe instances of excessive damage since. Increasing the damage reduction to 50% should address the issues and provide a more balanced experience for everyone. Balanced in quotes, I guess. Let's see how much more balanced Battleground and Rite of Exile is. I've not really been playing as much Battleground as I used to. I kind of got put off with it after a while. I know it is obviously pay to win. When you have a pay to win PvP mode in a game, it's not the most exciting thing to jump into and sort of consistently play, especially if you can be miles apart from the other players, or if the balancing is pretty rubbish, or if you end up with losing sort of 6 matches in a row, it kind of puts you off a bit. I may have time to jump back into Battleground when I can, maybe after this update, and see how it is. So let's see how much that 10% is going to make a difference. And it looks like they're continuing to keep an eye on Battleground and make it more balanced. So yeah, any updates to Battleground and Rite of Exile to make it more balanced is appreciated. But then again, it is a pay to win PvP mode. You're not going to have it completely balanced anyway, so it's not going to be completely fair. And there's plenty of other games that have free PvP modes where it's fully skill and build involved. So I'm just going to leave it there. So the next update is for Challenge Rift, to Season 9 kicking in. I still needed to attempt 292, actually. I didn't have time to do that this week, but I do want to give that a go, maybe before this kicks in. So the next challenge, the next season will begin on 28th of October, and it introduces Challenge Rifts level 301 and 350. We actually had someone in our server already finish 300. But yeah, this is going to introduce 301 to 350, so it's going to be fun going through those. and it will allow us to upgrade some of our set items to higher ranks as well because of the drops that we're going to get. So that's cool. More combat rating for us. It's a win-win. And we also get a new seasonal avatar frame reward for the first person. No, I'm not going to get that, but yeah. The first person to complete the final challenge rift. This reward will expire at the end of the season and once again be awarded to the player who completes the highest challenge rift. So obviously, not many of us are going to get that one, but congrats to whoever does get that avatar frame. So that's cool. Some more drops for increased combat rating. Then we've got Fang Splitter updates, which is multi-shot. So the visual effects of multi-shot provided by the Demon Hunter legendary item Fang Splitter has been improved. Let's see if anyone really notices the visual effects. If they've got the visual effects sort of bumped up and the settings quite high. Let's see a before and after. Hopefully someone who's a Demon Hunter can sort of show that off. Then we've got an update to Crystalline Shadow, which is Disintegrate. The magic affix that adds an additional beam to disintegrate now works with this legendary equipment. Okay, cool. That's a quick and easy update there. Let's see what that looks like in the game for those who use that skill. Then we've got Prayer for Edwinter set. The 2-piece set bonus has changed. Previously, the mark applied to bosses counted only as chilled and frozen for attacks from the player wearing the set. Now, other players attacking a marked boss will treat it as chilled and frozen for the sake of attacks that can exploit such conditions. This is really cool. So it's no longer applying just to yourself. So when you apply it, when there's other players in your team, this will be really handy in raids, by the way. So you can sort of apply that bonus to the bosses and have that mark applied to them. Now, when the other players start attacking that boss, it will treat it as chilled and frozen for the sake of attacks that can exploit such conditions. So that's quite cool. I like that update. That's just going to help the whole party take down some of these bosses. And Hellicry bosses, yes, I just scanned this text really quickly. I'm happy about this one. Isia twofold rebirths life locking after taking lots of damage quickly has been optimized, resulting in a faster kill time. So this used to annoy us every single week during raids when killing this boss because it should get into that immunity for ages. So I'm glad they've added this update. And also, additionally, top contributor chests will open automatically at the end of a Hellicry boss fight. So that's really cool as well. That's going to save some time. Usually at the end of the raid boss, you get all the drops coming up and sort of scrambling for that chest of glory and trying to click it whilst everyone's gonna run into the portal and you're sort of lagging behind. So this is nice that it's already going to be open so you can get the loot from the chest of glory and sort of run to the portal. But definitely both of these two updates are going to make raid bosses times reduce nicely. So yeah, happy about both of these two. Now we've got inventory stacking. Mystery, legendary and set items can now be stacked in your inventory. Yeah, that's a good one, I guess, because sometimes I actually forget to redeem these. It's usually when I'm doing some of the events and trying to get all the rewards and sort of spamming the event for like an hour or 2 hours or so. And then you look in your inventory, you just got a load of question marks all over your inventory. And I completely forget about them. And then I have to click through all of them one at a time and then sort of sort the items out. So it's nice that this is all going to be stacked together and you'll just have a cleaner inventory. You'll be able to see everything's nicer. So quite happy about the inventory stacking, that sort of quality of life improvement there. And dungeon. So the refresh time for blacksmiths and exiting portals have been adjusted across various dungeons to help reduce downtime. So I'm guessing they're just going to pop up like a second or so quicker when the final boss ends. I'm guessing that's just what's going to happen. That would be quite a good update just to exit the dungeon quicker if you're spamming them, especially if you need to use a blacksmith as well. When people exit straight away, you can quickly use the blacksmith and then exit because it's just going to pop up a bit quicker. So yeah, that's cool. And hidden layers, for those who actually still do hidden layers, the hidden layer party bonus chest will now open automatically upon completion of the activity. I actually thought this happened a few patches ago and then I realized it didn't happen, and then so now it's definitely going to happen. I remember speaking about it a month or so ago because I thought it already happened, but yeah, when you're at that last chest, it's just going to open automatically when you complete all of the different activities in the hidden layer. I tend to do hidden layers less now because I cap gems using Ereban and Verge, and I only do hidden layer if there's a quest that you need to kill a lair boss. That's the only time I really do a hidden layer. So some pretty decent updates to the game there. You know, good job on the developers to continue to work on the game and these updates and continue to bring us these different improvements and events. So yeah, happy with all of these. And now ending on the bug fixes. So there is a bug fix that's been addressed in the game, and it addresses a gameplay bug. So fixed an issue where players would have issues accessing the Survivor's Bane event. So I didn't run into this issue, but maybe because I didn't try Survivor's Bane the last 2 days. I got all of the rewards last week, and then I was kind of waiting for the Monday reset, and I will go through the Survivor's Bane rewards again just so I get battle points for them. So yeah, for those who did run into an issue accessing Survivor's Bane, that has now been fixed. I was hoping for a few more bug fixes, to be honest, but let's hope they prioritize more bug fixes in future updates. I think they're really important and they should be prioritized more than actual updates to the gameplay as well. Bug fixes are just important. I'm sure they've got a backlog of bug fixes that need fixing. So look forward to seeing more of these. Bit of a shame just to get one, but let's hope that we get more bug fixes in the future. And that's all the news that we have for Diablo Immortal. All of the balance changes, the new features, updates, returning events, bug fixes that are coming into the game, and most of all, honouring the Vessel of Hatred expansion for Diablo 4 by having the new cosmetics look like the new Spiritborn character. So yeah, it's going to be fun seeing them in the game when this goes live. So I'm excited about a few of these. Let me know what your thoughts are about these updates, things that you're looking forward to the most, things that you're not looking forward to, things that you'd probably like to see. Let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed watching and look forward to this going live. I'll see you on the next video.